Maniacs, June 19th. Made plans to go downtown on our jet skis from Bluffers Park. Weatherman said it's going to be bright and shiny all day. Wave forecast said it was going to be minimal chop. So I was like, all right, Saturday morning we'll head out. We get to the boat launch, you can't see shit. You can't see 50 feet in front of you. You ride 50 feet in front of your buddy, you look back, your buddy's gone. Where'd he go? So rather than abort our mission, decided to shoot the shit for a bit, talk to our buddies in this boat called Bubbles. And after an hour, the fog started to dissipate. So we were good to go. Some people might ask, well, what's the appeal to go downtown? Why downtown? Well, there's lots to see downtown. There's all those tall buildings, there's CN Tower, there's lots of food options. You can get some big greasy burger, you get some juicy chicken tacos. But besides all that, you never know what you're gonna see. Sometimes they have tall ships, like pirate ships. Sometimes there's fighter jets flying overhead. Sometimes there's even concerts right on the water. It's an all-around good time. Before you ride in Toronto Harbour, it is recommended that you get yourself a Toronto Harbour permit. Personally, I've never bothered to do this. In my experience, it's not routinely enforced. When I go down there, I just don't want to stand out. Being 6'10", I do stand out typically, but when you're on a jet ski, you don't want to be riding like a hooligan. You want to be obeying the 19 km/h speed limit. You want to be giving the other bigger boats and taxis lots of space. They're not having to alter their course to get around this jack-off on the jet ski. People that have been stopped, they get checked for safety gear. You get fined or get a warning if you're missing any of their part safety gear. You also need to have a valid boater's license on you, like an operator's card, what it's also known as. And if you're riding a machine that doesn't have navigation lights, 30 minutes before sunset, they can fine you for that too. I think it's like $250. Alright, so after admiring those fancy fighter jets, I wanted to show my crew the ins and outs of Toronto Island, because you can actually ride all the way around and it's pretty scenic, and in my opinion the weeds can be avoided. But we quickly learned these newer machines, I think it's a 2019 Yamaha FX SVHO with a 2018 GTX 155 ST3 hull, very susceptible to weeds. They were cavitating and like, oh, we can't go any further, we gotta go somewhere else. Fine. So we turned back to ride right along the harbor front. Here I am heading back to rejoin my convoy after I took off for a quick nature call. I managed to take some live photos with nice background while I was in this little cove. I'm testing the weeds now. It's pretty clear. that pretty much summarizes our 2-hour ride in 6 minutes of time. If you want to see how thick that fog was at its peak, there's a link over here on the right that you click on and you can see how dense that shit really was. I appreciate you taking the time to check out this Toronto Harbour footage. For more power sports related content, please smash that like button and subscribe.